Hi everybody, welcome back. Sipsopolis, 80,000 in the bank and well, a measly 319 per hour. But that's off the back of some heavy replanning we did last episode, and we're in a lot better shape now. We have a really good platform for growth now, I think. Our mass transit, is sort of under control. It's starting to feel the pressure a little bit, but there's still a lot of room to expand on that. One thing that we desperately need to start thinking about is getting tourists into the city as well so that we can make some sweet tourism money. But other than that, we seem to be okay. It looks like water is complaining of a small deficit, and that'll be likely to do with sewage possibly being at capacity because the two sort of work together currently with our futuristic sewage sanitizer into clean water thing. And it looks like the health service is saying that there's lots of health issues despite there only being one death per day. And there's not that many people in the clinic, so we can probably leave that one for now. There's 92,857 people living in Sipsopolis, which is fantastic. It's more or less futurized. This area down here has been futurized. We've done some futurization here and stuff as well. Don't know if the Triforce area is actually futurized. Oh. I really feel like we need a modern Triforce area, and actually I think the way to do it is going to be with an excitatorium that all the workers can go in and relax in on their break. Look at that. There we go. Now we're in the future. Oh, look. Did the streetcar depot just benefit from futurization? I think it might have, actually. And the shuttle bus depot too. The shuttle bus, oh sorry, there's a really big building in the way. The shuttle bus depot does not look futuristic at all. Yeah, it looks still pretty much like it's straight out of the 90s, but that's okay. It's only for shuttle buses. I mean, if the shuttle buses actually hovered off the ground, that would be pretty sweet. But that might be asking too much, especially at this early stage in the expansion. So there we go. Demand-wise, we're not doing too bad. Still lots of demand for high wealth, which we can start working on, and lots of commercial demand as well. Everybody wants to work in offices, and we can probably cater for that, actually. We've got a lot of money in the bank, so we can start branching off the side of this little sort of nutsack shape here that we've made into like a commercial area, which seems to be working out quite well, actually. We can sort of branch spokes off here and make some nice long avenues for commercial, which would be pretty good, and then we can hook it all up with maglevs eventually as well. So let's start doing that. Let's start spoking off a bit. Look, we can spoke off like here, make a nice dead-end road, but we can connect it back at the back. I mean, we could even do like this possibly. Look at this. This might work. This might be quite nice. Look, there's a factory right here that may or may not need to be here. It's quite a big factory, but I think we should probably get rid of it. And then we'll spoke off here and connect up down to the bottom. I think that's going to look pretty cool. All right, factories, you've served your purpose. We had to put you here because we were almost dead and we almost ran out of money and stuff, but we don't need you anymore. That's going to be a big hit on our hourly. Just watch this. These factories make a lot of money. Once that's gone, look, 963 drops down to 163. You can believe that? That one factory was making us like the big ones every hour and is no longer. That's okay. We're still not in the red, so it's fine. We will make a full intersection here. Look at that. It's going to be probably a bit of a hot spot that we might have to clean up later, but for now, we want to do something cool here. Oh, look at that. I didn't even connect it up properly. I can't believe that. Look at that. Oh, shit. We want to connect it up to here. There we go. Have it come all the way down here. Oh, look at that. It looks like we just need some eyes like here and here, and it looks like a smiling clown face, which is ideal for us, actually. Very, very good. All right. Let us get then a whole bunch of, look at this, commercial. Commercial demand is through the roof. Let's get a ton of commercial on this road. And look at that. There's going to be plenty of room for it to grow out all the way back. We can make some like super skyscrapers. This is going to be a busy road, and actually maybe we could have made an avenue here, but we can always think about replacing it later or whatever. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. And of course, there's a little bit of space back here so that we can put some parks and stuff to help prop up the area. I think we had a lot of demand for, yeah, medium and high wealth commercial. So let's shove some medium and high wealth stuff in here. We want to futurize it too, so I think we could probably put an AR Athletics Center right here. That'll help the area slightly. Look, it's going to be like medium at least. And then on the sides, you could probably get some more basketball courts and stuff as well, because everybody loves to play basketball at lunchtime, especially in this city. The city is renowned for its basketball courts and the ability to shoot some hoops at lunchtime. Everybody loves to do it. And some of the greatest NBA players I might have touched on last episode came up through doing just that, just working at a normal office job, shooting hoops at lunchtime, and just getting so good that they then dominated the NBA. And that's a real life story. Look at that. It's great. Look, we've got this like nice commercial area down here. We're going to connect it all with maglevs and stuff eventually. It's going to be pretty good. Traffic-wise, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the traffic seems to be flowing pretty well, actually, so that's good. We'll wait until rush hour and see if there's any change on that. Look at all these people that walk down the avenues. My God, they're so dedicated. It's fantastic. We've got bus stops there and there. We could also probably do with some bus stops like down here. We'll get some nice coverage down here. Commercial areas love bus stops because people love to be able to get to commercial areas via bus stop. Which is good. We don't need to put one on the other side because there's not anything on the other side. However, we could probably put a line of commercial as the demand sort of grows for commercial eventually. It'll outgrow industrial demand, that's for sure, because it just tends to. I think as more people go to school and become educated and stuff. That's not strictly true in real life because you still need to be educated to work at a factory, especially if you're like managing the factory or you're like some kind of engineer or whatever. But in this game, apparently educated people only work in commercial offices and not in factories, which is fine. I guess you have to sort of like break it down like that for the game to work, the mechanics of the game and all that. So that's fine. 67,973 big ones in the bank. We got 581 coming in per hour, and we have a whopping population of 97,572 big chumps living in Simcity right now. Look at this skyline, is beautiful. Look at, we got all these like really artistic-y, future-y looking towers, which is great. It's filled with people. Look, everybody's so happy. You can see happy faces rising from the ground to indicate that people are actually very, very happy, and they continue to be happier as the money pours in. Look at that. Everybody loves the fact that we're making a lot of money, which is very good. Streetcars and stuff seem to be working okay. We can always check to see how we're doing. 35-minute average wait, not too bad. Could be better. And 22,946 riders per day. And it's constantly rising as well. So actually getting those maglevs in fairly soon, I think is going to be a good thing. Let's check our water situation. We got a bit of a... we had a deficit. We now have an excess. Maybe... Yeah, it looks like the sewage processing is like almost at capacity again. So we're going to have to add yet another. We have 4 more of these that we can add, apparently, which is very good. So let's do it. 20,000. Much needed. We'll add another one to the side here. The land value of this area is probably not the best due to that, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be... even saying that, look at that. There are some very nice spots in here. Look at that. Ultra Rich Tower has decided that, hey, it's not too bad. We can make a go of it anyway, even though we can pretty much smell this place, not quite see it because these buildings are in the way, but that's fine. It looks like we've got an upgrade for City Hall as well, which is very good. What was the last thing that I said that we needed to upgrade? I think we wanted a Department of Finance, didn't we? Well, let's do it anyway. We're going to do it. Get a Department of Finance, and then we can get in and we can tax people accordingly. That'll be good. Department of Finance. Where is this going to go? We have to place it like over here somewhere. Oh, look, we can actually attach it to the back and knock down this building. Oh, I guess it actually has to be attached, which is a bit of a problem. There's not much room here. Let's attach it out to the back of City Hall and knock down this building, and it can rebuild into like a smaller condo or something like that. That should be fine. 15,000 to place this. Much needed, though. We'll be able to tax all of our different brackets individually now, which is very good. That seemed to have cost us a lot more than expected. Look at this. This is perfect. Look, we can raise the taxes slightly for the lower income, but we can actually reduce the tax for the high wealth and help out with some growth. Look at that. 75 per hour coming in. That's very good. Let's also reduce the tax ever so slightly. Oh, look at that. We're back in the hole a little bit, but that's okay. We want these high wealth people to have some incentive to move in here because they make nice buildings, also create jobs for the high wealth as well. So that's fine. We can mess around with that a little bit more if we need to, if we start losing money or whatever. But actually losing 157 an hour is not the end of the world at this point with 35,000 in the bank. And we'll claw it all back because look at this whole area is going to start to develop. Look at this already. This has gone into medium density. It hasn't taken very long at all. Oh, or has it? No, it's gone into medium land value. Sorry. I'm telling you a massive lie, and I'm really sorry about that. I don't actually normally make it a habit of lying, but it does happen from time to time. Let's put some trees back here too. Look at this. We can totally get away with this. Look, we can spend a little bit of money, really make this area beautiful. Look at everybody loves greenery. Look, and it looks so nice around the academy as well. I think having these trees here is really just going to bring up the land value of this area. People are going to be like, oh god, there's the woods back there. We can go for bike rides at lunchtime. We can like compete in the Tour de France after all those lunchtime bike rides, because that's how people get really good at sports. I know I say it all the time, but it's true. The more you do at lunchtime, the better you'll be at something. So like in my case, obviously I play a lot of computer games at lunchtime, and as it shows, I'm amazing at them. So if you want to do something, lunchtime is the time to practice. If you want some advice from me in that area, that is definitely the way. Should we hook up this maglev? It's probably going to cost us the better part of about 30,000 to get this last bit of track down to here, and then open these up and go further into debt. Let's not do that. How about let's not do that. Let's wait until we're in a bit of a better position. Are we profitable yet? So close. God, we are so close. We're so close to making the Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower profitable once again. Can't believe it. I can't wait for it to actually be once again profitable. And look at the commercial demand is still like off the charts. How are we doing with land values and stuff around here? Let's take a quick look. Whoops, it just like scrolled out of control. Medium and high wealth. Now, is there any high wealth commercial potential here? No, there isn't at the moment. A Millennium Plaza might do it. We might be able to just shove like one of these like high wealth parks in here. It'd be nice if this whole area was like super high wealth actually, and then this area is medium wealth. That might be a way to do it. Let's knock this down and replace it with something for the high wealth. There we go. AR Athletic Center. I'll do it. I'm sorry. The whole thing is gone. It's gotten us a little bit of money back, but we don't really need that at the moment. Let us go for a formal? Should we go for formal? Look at that. A formal fountain plaza. This might be nice, actually, like connecting the whole sort of roundabout thing with high wealth parks. Let's try this. Here we go. Formal Fountain Plaza. Let's have another one. Oh, that's a bit big. That's a little bit better. We'll connect it up like this. Look at that. Another little one there. Starting to sort of seep through, which is good. Can we get another one here? Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's like all connecting. Is there going to be enough room for the last one? Can we like put this one here instead? Not quite enough room. What about this one? Is it going to fit? Oh, it's going to have to go like on the side. I can't believe it. It's not quite going to fit. What about, oh, that one's way too big. Is this one like gigantic too? Yeah, it is. Okay. This one can go on the side here, but it doesn't look amazing. So let's settle for that. It's going to be like, it looks kind of like a rocket ship almost, if you look at it from a certain way. No? Just me? I wonder if it'll look a bit better if we have it like flanked on either side like that. There, let's do that. We're going to go for one of these and one of these. Now, I've just spent a ton of money on parks, but look at that. We can actually turn this whole area into like super wealthy, which we have a lot of demand for. And once they're built and in, we should make a lot of money off them as well. Look at that. Very good. We're going to get a couple of high wealth commercial buildings off the back of that. And that doesn't actually look completely terrible. Well, it kind of does, but well, I don't know. Look at that. It looks like it kind of looks like Short Circuit's face a little bit, actually. Look at that. He's just like gently beeping in his robot voice to you while you're trying to sleep. No? Is that a bit creepy? It's probably a little bit creepy, actually. Of course, we've lost the futuristic stuff as well. We're going to have to make something else in here that's going to futurize the rest of this road so that the buildings become futuristic, high wealth, high-rise commercial buildings. Always a very good thing. But a good start anyway. And we'll be able to make this money back that we're in the hole with per hour in no time. Oh, shit. I just realized we haven't been playing in the fastest speed following that earthquake last episode. Fucking earthquakes. That's the second earthquake that's rocked Simsopolis. And I'm not talking about Bon Jovi landing and doing their opening gig at Simsopolis. That's a different kind of earthquake. I'm talking about Mother Nature herself trying to bring down Simsopolis, but we're not going to have it. Look, we're a city of the future. We've got like all sorts of precautions in place, like building fortifications and stuff like that so that Mother Nature cannot bring Simsopolis down. Mother Nature is not going to get the best of us unless she hurls an asteroid the size of Texas at us. That could potentially be a bit of a problem. I don't think that there's any way that we can future-proof or cater for that eventuality. It might happen. Let's just hope that it doesn't happen. Is that even Mother Nature if it happens? I can't even say. I don't think Mother Nature has that ability in her spellbook. She might, though. She might have the ability to hurl Texas at you in her spellbook. Because you never know with Mother Nature. She's pretty much off the chain in a major way. Okay. These buildings are building, which is great. And once they're built, we'll be making money. How are we doing with water? We have a little bit of excess. We're still in the yellow. We're still not making as much water as we can be, and that's all down to the fact that we're not processing as much sewage. How's this little thing doing? It's pumping 18.3 kilogallons an hour, which is pretty good, actually. Let's just take a look at the water map and see. Oh, look at that. We can get another one of these in here and really help with the water, because it doesn't seem to ever run out in this area. It's not polluted or anything either, which is very good. In fact, there's not really anywhere that's overly polluted except for up here, because of this bread. For some reason, has started cutting the crusts off the bread and then leaving them on the ground, which is why this whole area here is brown. Because crusts are very bad for the environment. And the people of Simsopolis just do not like crusts either, because they're a bunch of babbies. That's something a babby does. They just take the crusts off. I mean, real men will eat the crust and smother it in ketchup as well to make it taste better. But at least they actually eat the crust, but not the people of Simsopolis. They will not eat the crust. It's a bit of a problem. It's causing a lot of pollution. We need to re-educate our people and teach them the benefits of eating a crust. Holy shit, look at this. It's vacant. When people move into this, we're going to make some big ones. I'm telling you. We're at minus 207 an hour. Watch. As soon as somebody moves in here and starts operating, like some sort of bank or something, kablam, we're going to be like just raking the money in. Oh, it's Capital Consulting. It's a consultancy firm. Not as much as like a major bank. Look at that. It's sort of given us, I guess, what, like 300 an hour? We're back in the green anyway. Closed. It needs workers. So maybe once it actually opens up and starts doing some consulting, we'll be a little bit better off. It's not got enough shoppers now. There's nobody shopping around the market for consulting. I can't believe it. I never thought that this day would come, but it has. It has actually happened. Nobody wants a consultant. Holy shit. Capital Consulting. They're going to go under, and they're going to take this whole beautiful building with them, I think. Let's take a look and see. We have a lot of demand for high wealth, once again. We could probably sort of swap maybe this area into high wealth as well, because I think it's almost there. Let's look at doing that. Yeah, it is. It's very close. A couple more parks should do it. We can spread the influence of high wealth. Look at these guys. Look at Jitters. How is Jitters still there? Jitters. Why? Why are you still here? I thought we got rid of you, Jitters. No? Alright, you're gone now anyway. Okay, we want then, let's get a big plaza or something. We probably can't afford this really. It's minus 120 an hour, but it's going to really help with the area here. Look at that. That's nice. It's nice too. It's very nice. 359 and out, 599 in the hole per hour. We shouldn't have a problem clawing that back though, as some of these businesses start to fill up and start operating. Once we get some more high wealth people into the city, we could really do with having the money to make that high wealth mega tower actually, and just fill it with apartments. Not even bother with the shopping levels or anything. Just go straight in for the apartments. That would be very good. How happy are these people? Mike's Micro Muffins. Apparently very happy. They could use some freight shipments. Oh, I wonder if we need a trade depot for all of our industry. freight shipments. Not able to get to the freight shipments. We might need a truck or like a freight delivery area for this. That might have been like a bit of an oversight by me. Trading. What do we need? We need a trade depot. Import, export, and store resources like coal and crude oil with this basic unit. Also accepts freight shipments for industry. It's only for industry. Okay, additional trade depots attract more trucks from the global market. Does not require power. Okay, so I think what we actually need is more industry. And there's probably a bit of demand for industry. And that's probably why these commercial areas aren't doing too well at the moment. So, how are we doing here? Fine. Can we get rid of like this? How many fucking landfills do we have? We have 3 dump zones. God, we got to get on top of this, like, in a major way, actually. Let's get rid of this road here so that we have a bit of space back here to build some industry. That'd be good. We should be able to get back into the green if we could get some industry actually building, and we should also be able to help out these commercial areas too. Look at this road. This is going to be one of those great roads that just connects and cause like so many problems. All right, let's see if we can get anything built in these areas here. Is there anywhere else that we can put some industrial? We've got some industrial there. We might need to make like another little industrial area, like maybe sort of down around here. Actually, this might be a good place because look, we got this train link too. If we want to actually get freight out of the city somehow, other than on the road, we could potentially have like a freight depot here attached to the rail, which might be quite nice. Okay, let's do it then. Let's get another little industrial area down here. Let's switch to straight roads for now, and then we'll try to come down here. This sort of limits the area that we can grow this whole sewage processing area, but that should be okay because I think, I might be wrong, and I'll just double check before I make any commitments. I think I can actually, yes, okay, good. So we'll let it grow down this way and that should be fine. Great. Okay, we'll make sure that there's enough room to add the rest of these cylinders because I think we're going to probably need them. Okay, so let's go for something like this then. That should be enough room to get the rest of the cylinders in. That should be more than enough room, actually. We'll go for a road like this away. You do this? Sort of like that. That might work. Okay, that's fine. And then let's go for like a square. Look, we're going to go for a square here like this. And then another square like this. Oh, we don't have enough money to... Fuck, I can't believe it. I can't believe I've just blown all my money on roads. Why do we not have any money? All right, we're taking out a big one. 649 per hour, but we're going to have 100,000. Look at that. Big loan. Great. We're going to make all this money back, and then we're going to be able to do a whole bunch of awesome stuff with it. Okay, great. So let us fill this. There we go. And let us also... Something has gone wrong somewhere, because look at how much money we're down in the hole now. It's crazy. Okay, we're going to make a lot of industry here, because we have a lot of demand for it. It'd be fine. And we're also going to see what is causing... Oh, God. It's the Mega Tower. Once again, what is happening, Mega Tower? What's your problem? Why are you losing 49,000 a day? And yesterday you lost 70,000, Tom Clark. What is wrong with you? What's going on? Is it this? How much is this? 1,200 an hour. It's providing all the power to the city right now, too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Well, that'll probably come about and be fine. As this industry starts to grow, though, we should be okay. It'll be fine. It'll grow up. It'll put some money back into our hourly, and it'll help the commercial stuff grow too. We'll get some freight. Oh, look at this. Capital Consulting has entered a boom time, which is good. Now, we just took out a loan for 100,000, but that's fine. It's good to have a little bit of extra money so that we can do the maglev stuff eventually, and if we can get back into the green as well fairly soon, that should be good. Look at this little industrial area over here. It's quite nice, actually. I hope it doesn't like become too polluted or whatever, but we can make some high-tech industry over here anyway, and it should be fine. I'm not sure how the traffic is going to fare here. Probably not very good, but let's get some bus stops in here as well so that people can actually take the bus to work. They'll really enjoy that, I'm sure. There we go. 2 bus stops, probably all that we need. The coverage is fairly good. And that should be enough for this episode. I think I probably went on a little bit longer than I usually do, but that's okay. Look at that. Sipsopolis is really shaping up. Despite the fact that we're 988 big ones in the hole per hour, we're going to make that back up in no time. Because basically now we have no demand for industrial. It's gone because we made all of this new industrial area. Freight shipments and stuff should make it to the commercial, which should make us even more money, and we can start chipping away at this massive demand for high wealth residential as well. Look at that, medium wealth commercial, lots of demand, so we can work on that next episode for sure. Okay, as usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.